It's interesting. The past week, I've really not done anything on the project. It was successful in what I was going for. I thought of the design, I made the design, I found an audience that I feel like I relate to really well. I then made that design into a shirt that could automatically sell itself and I would just have to deal with the profits. I then put that up on my site, made sure everything was working, and it worked great. The shipping time, hell, worked real good because I received mine within a day or two. Everything was great. But there was an aspect of it that just made me go, eh. And that's a big part of this series. It's me going and looking and saying, is this important and do I want to continue it? There's still something about the whole idea of a nerdy apparel series that I love. And I'm sure going forward I'm still going to be playing around with the idea, but in this past week it was just gone. Now, it could have been the rest of my life distracting me, it could have been any number of work related things, it could have been multiple stresses that just appear out of nowhere. But at the end of the day, it was me just not interested enough to continue it. And this isn't saying I'm quitting the series. I have a week left to go. I'm gonna commit. But there was just something about last week that left me going, huh. And this is an important thing because it's not you should feel bad for me. This is me literally experimenting and the way that I think. This is me going, this thing right here I'm curious about, let me explore it to every little hyperfixated mind palace sort of thing that I can find. And then once either I get distracted from that or find something about it that's just a little bit off, I go, okay, cool, on to the next thing, the next shiny toy. If someone tried to take it away from me though, I'm pretty sure I'd jump back and go, wait, no, let me fix that, there's mine, okay, cool. So it's this dilemma of me trying to understand how I guess hyperfixate on different things. And when it comes to projects like this, there's always going to be something that is interesting. There's something that I can delve deep into. Hell, I still haven't really played that much with the fire simulations. That's something that was really fun to play with and I want to definitely do more of. But there is also the aspect of I wasn't driven enough to do it. And it might have been because I was simply not writing down what to do. It could have been that. It could have been the goal setting of I've already achieved what I originally set out to do, so I don't need to do any further. It could be something as simple as that. In fact, that's one of the solutions I'm going to be trying to finish up this week really well. But it's something to note throughout the process anyway. I'm not going to claim to be the person to emulate. I'm just trying to show you how I think and the process that goes through it. I'm not sure where the rest of this video is going, but I want to share just the idea that you should never feel bad for stepping away from a project. There have been times where I have, and it's never turned out well. I don't feel bad for taking that week off this week, like not doing anything to it. Yes, I feel a little bit guilty that there's not, I guess, learnable things from what I was making, but I feel it's also important to share moments like this. So there is that balance of, well, because I didn't do that, there is this aspect that I can share now that is more vulnerable, but also shares the proper process. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it. The fact that there was a week where I was lost. By next week, hopefully I'll have a video that shows you how I fixed it. But until then, I thank you for watching, and I do hope to see you